Hi. I'm Laurel. I grew up in Portland, Oregon. Yeah. My family was very involved in the church, and I attended Catholic high school. Heyo. I went to Mass about twice a week, where the priest gave sermons about things like purity and the moral devastation of masturbation. Family trips for us were often centered on touring Catholic churches to admire stained glass windows and the ancient mummified relics of holy saints. Not surprisingly, this was a place and a home where God is great, but sex is shameful. All of which is fine, until my sophomore year, when I realized something really big. I am a very sexual person. I struggled to balance my Catholic guilt with my carnal desires. Did my feelings make me a sinner or a saint? My diary was a safe place for me to figure that out. So, I'm going to take you to my sophomore year. Dear Journal, I spent the night at Anna's tonight with her and Diane. They both want to have sex before they're 25, and I want to wait till I'm married. On the other hand, look who I am. I'm 15 and I'm already letting guys into my pants. I'm worried that I will lose my virginity before I'm married because I really want to. Another thing that worries me is, what if my future husband isn't a virgin when I marry him? Even worse, what if the sex that we have isn't as good as the sex that he's had in the past with another woman? That would be horrible. I'm worried that either way I'll lose. Sigh, literally spelled out. It's all so confusing. Dear Journal, I did the most random thing ever today. I was listening to the radio this morning, and they were talking about your pubic hair. Now, I've never wanted to shave mine off, but I've never thought to trim it. So, what did I do tonight when I got in the shower? I cut down my pubes. It's kind of itchy, but not bad. And I really like the way it looks. If I were ever to get sexually into anything, having less pubic hair looks and feels a lot better. Dear Journal, I spent the night at Diane's house. We talked a lot about sex and boys mostly. It was funny. We all went to Catholic school together, but I'm the one who's really open-minded to that stuff. Anna asked me at one point about me and Paul and was like, well, if he was taking your bra off, weren't you going to have sex with him? And I'm like, no, he was just taking my bra off and feeling my boobs. I wasn't gonna have sex with him. Both of them were really fascinated when I told them about the whole massaging my breast thing. I told them at first it was a little odd, but now it really turns me on. You're learning so much about me. Dear Journal, so I had to babysit this girl down the street. She wanted me to read her some books on puberty that her mom had given her. I told her that she should read those with her mom. And we went to go play. But later, when she was napping, I went back and read them myself. I went to Catholic school. Those books were the first time I'd ever heard that masturbation is okay/normal/good for you. That's interesting then. Dear Journal, Sophie and I have become really good friends. I can talk to her about anything. We were talking about hand jobs and finger banging in the library today. I know this is kind of a sick question, but I'm wondering, how do you give a hand job? And I'm not really sure I can see having 2 fingers stuck up inside me being all that pleasurable. But who knows? I'm not opposed. I don't know. Maybe knowing how to give a hand job wouldn't be such a bad thing to know. Whew. Dear journal, last night we started talking about girls kissing other girls, being bisexual, etc. at Monica's house. Monica and Kelly are revolted at the idea of kissing in other girls. I felt a little awkward. I really didn't want to say anything or give my opinion at all. I don't think I'm bisexual. I just don't think it would be absolutely putrid to kiss another girl. Maybe I'm a dare? Dear journal, Jamal called last night, and we started talking about the usual random crap. All of it centered around sex. He asked me if I wanted to know how to give a blowjob. So, here goes. 1. First, get your head down there and put your mouth around it. 2, start sucking on it and move up and down. 3, lick and suck like you would a lollipop. Do not bite. 4, keep moving. Like what? I guess that's helpful. He wanted to know if I would spit or swallow. I told him I didn't know. Apparently, it's inefficient to spit. I can't tell if blowjobs sound really cool or gross me out. He wanted tips on how to eat a girl out, and I made a bunch of stuff up. Because even though I'd like to, I've never done that either. Dear journal, it's funny. I used to think I was such a good girl, but now I'm in perspective. I don't seem all that good. I've also begun to contemplate if I really am bi. I realized that I've wondered/feared that I would become a lesbian, so I've always kind of forced myself to like guys. What does that mean? I used to, and still sometimes do, have to fight people to defend my sister because people would call her a lesbian because of how she dresses, even though she's quite straight. When people are ignorant shits like that, it really pisses me off. Almost as much as it does when people make fun of my sister or my brother and call them gay. Maybe we're all a little gay. We are. But who has the right to assume that or call my sister or brother names? I will defend them like a tiger until the day I die. Dear journal, today I was asked if I wanted to teach abstinence education to grade school kids. Why the fuck would I teach something I don't believe? Dear journal, I involuntarily had to admit to everyone in our service learning group that I'm bi. We were doing an exercise called Cross the Line. One of the questions that was asked was, cross the line if you consider yourself heterosexual. I considered the crossing the line with everyone else, but that would have been a lie. I'm tired of lying. I want to be me. Dear Journal, I've been feeling a lot more confident lately. I don't know exactly what it is, but maybe it's because I'm in more of a dykey mood. Surprise! I've gotten more into lifting weights and using the gym and running. I'm also single right now, and I'm fine with it. Dear Journal, lately I found that there is really no reason for second semester of senior year. I've learned how to skip class easily and not fall behind. I'm so much more open about myself and who I am than I was before, and that feels so cool. As of summer, I felt like it's okay to be who I am in so many ways, including my sexuality. It might be easier if I was either a lesbian or straight, but I'm not sure I could choose either way. I would miss out so much on myself and the world if it changed. The people who make me feel like shit don't have my time or my energy, and I feel like all my broken little parts are part of a truly beautiful, crazy, magic whole.
Gonna read about puberty after you go to sleep. It's for me. I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna yearn. Get rid of this frustration with a little masturbation. Yeah, it's fine, but it's weird at first, but then it feels really good. That's pretty much every sexual experience. It's really awkward, and then it's really great, but it's mostly pretty awkward, and once in a while it's pretty great. Cause everyone's gay, everyone's a little bit gay, everyone's a little bit gay,
oh, a lot.
Everyone's gay, everyone's a little bit gay, everyone's a little bit gay,
oh, a lot.
Everyone's gay, everyone's a little bit gay, everyone's a little bit gay,
oh, a lot.
Everyone's gay, everyone's a lot bit gay, everyone's a lot bit. Gotta be me, yeah, gotta be true. I'm feeling confident, must be my dykey mood.
Go on with your daggy mood, gotta be me.
Yeah, gotta be true. Yeah. I'm feeling super confident, and it must be my dykey mood.
Hand jobs are good for everybody.